think is the only province I can take, because they only have 2 provinces in their small-ass, useless country.
They're useless. I want it for myself.
Oh god, all my sphere is just leaving me.
What rank are you?
Well, I'm 9th,
He's
but I'm
number
still
8,
a
I
great
think.
power. But what it is, events are firing that removes them from my sphere and gives me CBs, but these are CBs I can't press because I haven't got clippers because there's not enough on the market, and I'm trying to build them, but yeah, it's just a sorry downward spiral, basically.
I need to have a higher war participation to press my
I haven't
press a
killed
war
enough
goal,
Belgians yet. Haven't hit my quota of Belgian scalps.
Well, I will just vacate Belgium then. Hey, there's a nice there's a crop of rebels I need to go harvest.
Almost harvesting season.
It's the purge.
Oh god. You actually watched all those movies?
Oh no, I haven't seen any of them actually.
Leo likes them, and I don't know why.
Is really
stupid.
Whoa. Cuba's a fucking
Fuck's sake.
monarchy?
The what?
Kaiser Castro.
Cuba is a fucking monarchy.
So it is.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Oh well.
We may rebuild the empire. With what fucking navy, Nanaya? I can't transport my people when my navy's dying on me.
Your name
not with that attitude.
just rotting out from under you. Still using the same ships you fought Nelson with?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, come on, Germany. What am I supposed to do? You're fucking Germany. You can have that attitude. I can't.
Well, so
when you can't come back on that because he's right.
My chat wants to know if Bob's gonna make Super Germany. I mean, it's pretty
No.
super already. I just want to know when he's gonna retain or regain
All right,
rightful.
that's
land.
that's my war goal. It's the only one I can push for this war.
Hey, Mildred Viking. Cheers for the host, dude.
So if you wanna piece them out, Germany, you may. As long as you push my claim.
Oh man, infamy. That really. That's a slow tick.
Wait for Leafblood to stop.
Oh,
Hello there, guys.
at least there's not, like, active
Welcome to the
construction
channel.
across the street today.
I might have to cut a deal with Bob here.
American Civil War, yeah, that happened. The South got crushed in what, like 18 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. They did pretty well in the first few months, better than the historic Confederacy, but they completely they collapsed after that, though.
Yeah.
That seems to be the case. They always overextend.
Mm.
Not like
Which
the
is-
real war.
Well, actually, not really. The Confederacy was primarily defensive in their entire war strategy. There was only
Yeah.
2 times where they used attacks, and that was the Maryland campaign, and I think what was it, 1862, or 1863, and then there was the campaign that occurred with Gettysburg.
Yeah.
Both of which were, well, I mean, the Maryland campaign wasn't actually that bad for the Confederacy. It just ended with them being pushed back due to strategic problems. But Gettysburg was actually a bad one. I know this because I'm a huge Civil War nerd.
What's the name of those alt history books you like so much?
finally it's fucking
Timeline
Jesus.
191, the
So-
Southern Victory series from Henry Turtledove.
Go read it.
So Bob, can we cut a deal?
What kind of deal?
I give the Egyptian coast back to Egypt in exchange for assistance in eating Morocco, which France will probably step in for. Would that be okay?
So you want me to beat up France? Leave
Well,
or go away.
yeah.
I swear to God, I will come outside.
I'll fight you,
and
machine.
And you can do whatever you want to do with Egypt, man. I'll give that territory back, whatever, if I can find out how you do that.
I don't think that's a thing, actually.
Are we in Beijing
Really?
yet? I'm not. My job isn't to kill Chinamen. It's like the larger powers'
I'm just
job.
gonna say, Bob, you can peace out the Belgians. I have my goal set up.
Right, I heard that. I looked at the peace deal. They would not accept this offer. You need a war score of 100 against them in order to do that.
All right,
Require
well,
that
I'm on my
state.
way.
So you need to siege down the rest of that.
I need to kill
Yeah.
more of them. I can do that.
It is half their country.
I'm not opposed to your demands. Just like I can't make them sit down and sign.
Well, that won't take long.
I mean, what about just giving me the coast of Egypt if we're pursuing that direction?
I could. I don't know how, but I could.
Yeah, I don't know how to give it either. Hey, Chad, how do we trade territory? Besides declaring war on each other. Hey, colonists. I mean, I think Austria is the one who's in command, actually, of their whole thing. So, see here. Italy doesn't need reparations, but Germany will take reparations out of Austria. I'm cool with that. Peace offer 135. So that's not even possible. Okay. What about that? 120, not possible.
Nah.
115, okay, not possible. Okay, so I'm going to have to peace out Belgium separately to get anything to happen in this.
Probably.
So those that are watching through
Railroads.
Mordred's channel, we are playing as Carlis Spain using the historical flavor mod for Victoria 2. We currently have Bundeswehr Bob playing as the German Empire. We've got Benjamin Magnus playing as Switzerland, and we also have Commissar Roach playing as the Netherlands. They're currently in a war against Belgium to retake, well, South Netherlands to retake rightful Netherlands clay, rightful Dutch clay, and we'll be having the Great Rush for Africa soon.
There's also the Italians are going to be forming like the proper Italian state. The only thing that's going to be left is the Papal States still independent.
Poor Bolivia, cut off from the coast.
Poor Bolivia. Fortress Switzerland.
The Russian Empire fears our might. Declare war on Russia, you say?
Wait, what?
Prove them correct.
They don't have a lot of troops actually. 94 brigades.
Lebensraum.
Free the Poles, Bob. Do it for the good of the Poles.
But I don't want to do that.
Put Poles.
I mean, who does?
Yeah, it's fine.
Spain, I'm still waiting on this territorial, shifting here in Egypt.
How do we do it? Did we get
I don't know. That's your homework.
How gib you clay?
how give clay, chat? Come on. I'm not
You
spending.
can only
Bitcoin
declare war on
points.
each other and immediately give up. That's how we actually do it in MP games. Oh, well then,
Great.
Spain, declare war on Egypt and lose.
I need to justify a war. When my truce is up, which is 1875.
No, don't actually do that. That's dumb. Okay, Belgium, you should be giving up now. Yes,
Hey, I
that's
mean,
right. You
wait,
will accept
hold on.
this.
Oh my.
Yay!
Oh, the borders.
Oh,
my
and
God.
they collapsed as a country
Yep.
immediately.
Well,
Flanders.
Flanders.
Stupid, sexy Flanders.
Flanders.
Oh, and they defaulted.
they-
Flanders defaulted on their loans.
Yeah, they actually owe me a whole bunch of shit now.
Give me back my money.
Hey, I got the repaid debts Casus Belly.
Yep,
I'm gonna
yep,
keep
you
that
do.
in my back pocket. They immediately folded as a nation. That's
Liberals have
funny.
been rocked by scandal. Nobody wants to be liberal anymore. I'm okay. Socialism!
Socialism.
Oh, my. Ooh, tax efficiency. Don't mind if I do tax you.
Oops,
Go
no.
ahead
What other war goals can I put on? Acquire state. And that's 11 infamy. I can't afford that. Add war goal. Liberate country. Oh, that's 12 infamy. That's even worse. Free people? 7.5. We can take 7.5. Now, what country do I want you to spit out? There's a lot here to choose from. Carnaro, Banat Republic, Bukovina, Dalmatia, Galicia, Lodomira, Schlesien. Schlesien's really close by to me.
Well, it also has a good schl in it, which is a very German sound.
It is. I might need them to free my people.
It'll be good for the
I can
papers.
Sudetenland. Are you taking the Sudetenland?
eventually, but it's kind of like what else? Hungary is a pretty big country. Just like this. Oh, I have to give him a state too. It's only one state. That's not really worth it. I mean, they're already going to be giving me war reps anyway, so I'm not going to give Italy Sudatrol though. They can suck on that. Venezia and Venice, they can go ahead and take. Demand reparations. Venice, or Italy, you don't get reparations. I get all the reparations because you called me into this. There.
That's proper Italy right there.
Yes, it is. Yeah, nearly. I feel like the North has a little tumor still.
I actually don't know. Is that? I think it is actually the historical.
Well, there's like this little bit in Trient.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
what I was
troll.
saying. little Trientian tumor there. How much? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I definitely need to wait. I can't believe I took that much infamy on 4,900 people.
Hey, man, the world stage cares.
Yeah, apparently they do. Those cattle farmers have big voices.
We care.
I'm gonna have to wait. Well, maybe, let's see. Diplomacy, justify war, acquire
I'm
state.
just gonna open all the factories. Jobs for everybody! Woo! Just gonna make some of these bigger too.
Let my people go.
Let my people go.
Well, it's less infamy if you want to let if someone makes someone else let your people go. A bunch of people are cheering that Belgium collapsed. Yay!
I didn't realize
One
there's
step
anti-Belgian
closer.
sentiment.
A lot of Dutch viewers, which means there's anti-Belgium sentiment.
Oh god, secondary power.
Oh yeah, shit. We opened up these factories and everybody's flooding to fucking work in them now.
Well, they ran out of people to kill.
Oh, I'm a great power now.
Damn it! No longer in Club Germany. Well, I suppose you have associate status because you're
Jeez,
allied
you
to me.
jumped the Ottomans.
Yeah, because I got a shitload of factories from South.
Oh yeah,
Netherlands.
Belgium does have a lot of a good
South
investment.
Netherlands.
South
The
Netherlands.
artist formerly known as Belgium.
Jesus Christ. What are you guys doing? My rich people are building 4 clothing factories. We don't have enough people to work in the one we already have. I'm subsidizing that factory. Why are you building another one? I'm not gonna subsidize another one. All right. That's the way it's gonna be. That's the way it's gonna be. Holy crap! Does that boost factory turn to profit? House rearranged.
Booze.
Yeah, fuck you, liberals.
It's kind of like my. It's kind of like my sawmill or my sawmill. That's my most profitable factory. Next up would be my ammunition factory and
What's
my
your
clothing.
sawmill make?
62.
My booze factory is currently averaging about 350. Booze is lucrative.
I haven't expanded it. It's a base factory. It hasn't been expanded.
You should get on it.
Well, the big thing holding me back from that is I need more iron, and that was a part of this war goal. Was I needed more iron.
So Spain.
And this
Yes.
did that.
So since obviously we can't do the whole territory transfer thing without drawing blood, which I'm not necessarily opposed to, but I don't have any necessarily desire to draw Spanish blood this time. What else would you be willing to offer perhaps to Germany?
All I just heard was, "I am willing to kick the shit out of you."
I think what it literally was is, I'm willing to spill your blood for what I want.
I'm willing to, but I don't want to pursue that.
Nothing to me.
Well, what would you like?
Yes, I have him on the ropes.
I mean, if we can't do this easy thing, we're gonna have to get into some specifics. Specifically, what would you like?
Well, I mean, France is obviously one of my largest geopolitical adversaries.
Yeah, fuck the Frenchies. Goddamn frogs.
As mine.
Holy shit.
What?
Every one of my classes, the majority of the population is getting their life needs done. 100% of the upper class, 82% of the middle class, 100% of the lower class.
Yeah, mine's been that way for a while,
life
too.
needs.
So what you're
And I'm
saying is
still
you have
making
you have a very
900
rich tax
a turn.
base.
Yeah, and I'm also making almost £1,000 a turn or a day. And I'm paying full on all of my national stockpile and industry subsidies and my education, administration, military.
Same.
It's going gangbusters.
Well, you did just steal a bunch of Belgian shit.
Hey, liberated. Bologna,
Liberated.
No, I mean, they don't exist as a country anymore. I stole the shit out of it. I'm willing to say that.
What are they gonna do about it? They don't exist as a nation state.
Yeah, what are they going to do about it?
Oh, France is a republic now.
Yeah.
I wonder when that happened.
So we're an empire and then we're a republic again.
Something to do with Napoleon, probably.
Napoleon III got kicked out once more.
It's a little far past the Napoleonic.
Well, I mean, the
Period,
Napoleons still exist as a line.
Well, yeah, but
Yes.
they didn't exist as a. They don't exist as as an actual political force after like a substantial one.
What's your opinion on France, Switzerland?
My opinion on France is that I just researched terrorism. Allows terrorist cells. Okay. Snebs, thanks for the follow. My opinion is that the French Alps should be Swiss Alps.
Trying to get over the terrorism thing.
Yeah, Napoleon III begs to differ, my chat says.
Napoleon III could suck a Swiss dick. I don't call
Because
this
didn't we? I told you guys, like, I found out that apparently the Bonapartes still exist as a as a family, and there's currently there's a crisis going on in the family.
Just as the House of Bourbon exists as well. They're claimants from then.
Yeah, it's just funny that two sons are bickering over who is the head of the Bonaparte line. They won't acknowledge each other, and I think that's funny. Even though they haven't held any seat in power in a government for I don't know. I don't know. It's got to have been it's probably been what 100 years or close to it at this point.
In the last 36 months, the price of artillery has dropped like a rock.
It's more like
because nobody's shooting at each other. No, I am feeling a need for beating up France, as is tradition.
I'd like to get them out of the. I'd like to get them out of my the Southeast Asian area for my spearing purposes.
As was foretold.
Do you have troops there?
Yeah, actually, I have quite a few troops, and so Dutchy cities are fortified to shit. I've in my long campaigns to try and subjugate Borneo or liberate it from themselves, as I like to call it.
Who are Sulu? Not Zulu, but Sulu, and where are they?
Sounds like
There's
they're
a fairly competent starship captain.
Shields!
Come on, I thought I'd get more out of Bob for that joke.
I'm shaking my head. That's what I'm doing. I mean, because my infamy's going down. So I mean, if you guys want to go to a war footing, if Spain wants to jump in on the beating up the French wagon here, because that would get you maybe some North African holdings. I could, take my fingers out of Egypt, maybe.
So I pressed the button, and I don't know what I got. I apparently inherited a place, and I don't know where it is, and I don't know what or why.
Well, Sulu could refer to like the Sulu Sea, maybe, which is in Asia.
Yeah.
Check the Philippines.
Did I? That's what I'm doing. I'm checking. Did they stay up or something? I don't know. I don't think I actually saw a change.
Fuck the liberals. Socialism for the win.
Are you becoming socialist?
I'm fine.
That's been his goal for like 2 recording sessions. is to become
Right now,
socialist Swiss.
41
that was weeks ago.
41% of the population is socialist right now.
Whatever. I inherited a thing, apparently. Whatever.
What?
Yay me.
Well, do you have a new state inside of your industrial, building production tab? Because that would be the best way of figuring it out. Also, you could ask the chat, is there a way of searching province name in this game?
Yeah. There's in the bottom right hand corner. There's an arrow. Find country or province.
I think I inherited 3 little islands, and that's it. Search high. Yeah, I think it's these 3 little islands in the Sulu Sea, which I don't know if I already owned them. No, I didn't, because they're investing in there. Okay, no, that makes sense.
There you go.
I mean, yay! I inherited a whole province.
How much of the world's
Yay.
booze is made in Switzerland? About 15%. 14% of all liquor is made here, and then I make wine too.
So, Spain, what do you say on my deal?
What deal was this? Sorry, I was busy trying to find this very obscure place.
Spain, you're disappointing Germany.
I'm sorry, sir. I misplaced the papers on the islands we gained control of for some reason. It's just
I just have no idea. They
It's,
just said, "Hey."
I can take my fingers out of Egypt if you, along with you, got to include Switzerland and the Netherlands in here with this to attack France.
Sure.
So you gotta convince Switzerland and the Netherlands to be on board too.
Well, we'll have a multiple front war across almost this entire border. I mean, like, how's that not a good thing? Apart from
I
the
have
fact that
15
they'll probably
infamy
come
right
crush
now.
Me.
I've got 15.9, so I might be able to thread the needle on that in a little while.
Let's be realistic here. Who are they going to come after? They're going to come after me.
Of the clothes factory.
you kidding me?
Like every war with France, they've marched their armies down to me.
I know the Ardennes are supposedly impassable by
Already
panzers, but they're pretty
subsidizing.
passable by infantry. And I have the Ardennes on my border.
If history has taught me ever anything, the Ardennes is literally impassable. It's
Yeah.
Fortress forest.
Nanaya, what did you miss? You missed that I inherited a whole 3 tiny little provinces, apparently. Although I don't know.
I like how you're so unimpressed with that. I've inherited islands. Oh well.
Like they made it like this whole
It's
big
a chain of tropical islands. You don't give a shit. So,
God damn it! I just want clippers. Give me clippers, please, or give me.
build your own.
I'm trying. I just don't have any laborers apparently.
See, I'm all on board with this whole attacking France thing because I'll choke my rivers with their dead.
You'll choke your rivers with their dead.
Fortress Switzerland, they'll come here and die.
Okay, actually that tracks. For a second, I thought you were just gonna.
No, that was right.
I had to repeat it to myself at first because
Yeah.
I remember there was a multiplayer game that we had played where Ben is just like, "I'll choke my rivers with my dead" or something.
No.
That.
It
What
was
he said.
it was when me and Alder Hill were saber rattling, and he was like, "Come up here," and he was basically like, "Come up here and prove it," or come at me, bro, kind of thing. And I said, "I'll choke your rivers with my dead."
Yes, it was something like that.
What
The
are
Mud
clippers?
March.
They're ships. They're what, transport ships, right?
Yes.
And they're lucrative if you can build them, because everybody who has a coastline needs them. I'm isolated from the Clipper economy. How many people are here now? Still 85,000 people working in the booze factory.
Booze.
We need to breed more people to work in the booze factory. Or just take some Frenchmen to employ there. Employ in quotes. Whoa, the
Thanks,
Eiffel
Saber.
Did the Eiffel Tower just appear on the map?
No, yeah, there
Yes.
it is.
Germany delegates its diplomacy to Spanish embassies. What is Kaiser thinking? I don't know. And Utari is British. If it's not at least the size of Cornwall, they aren't interested. Wow.
That tracks.
Harsh but fair.
Yes, I will allow the poor to save them money. And
Well, I'm not delegating my diplomatic corps to Spain. I'm just seeing how bad Spain wants it.
God, I am low on iron.
Well, get your children to
I'm
rip it out of
low
the
on
ground.
everything.
There's an iron shortage inside the Netherlands.